I'm Adrian Ghobrial in Windsor, Ontario, where a blockade remains in front of the Ambassador Bridge. Now, major developments late this afternoon. An Ontario Superior Court judge has granted an injunction, meaning that as of 7 p.m. local time tonight, this blockade is supposed to move. Now, as you can see, it still remains very much in place. This is where Canadian-bound trucks will be coming over the bridge into Canada. Now, some new developments today. You see where people are standing. There were trucks there earlier this morning, and protesters negotiated with police to have that lane opened up. Now, many protesters we're speaking with today are still figuring out what this injunction means, and some of them are ready for whatever's about to come.
Right now, I have no life to begin with, so put me in jail.
An injunction was appropriate, and now it's up to police to enforce.
Officers from police forces across Ontario have arrived in Windsor, and today's moves by the provincial government have given them the legal power to take swift action.
Today, I'm using my authority as Premier of Ontario to declare a state of emergency in our province. This will include protecting international border crossings.
The chokehold on trade and shipments at the Ambassador Bridge now resulting in more than $2 billion worth of goods being rerouted or stuck on the wrong side of the border.
This morning, I had a direct call with President Biden to talk about our shared challenges at the border. I updated him on the situation, particularly in Windsor.
The President expressed his concern that United States companies and workers are experiencing serious effects, including slowdowns in production, shortened work hours, and plant closures. The Prime Minister promised quick action in enforcing the law.
My message to the government and the people who are in charge: fix it. You will buy products out of the tools that we manufacture here.
Tim Galbraith's company manufactures molds. He employs about 200 people in the Windsor area alone. The majority of what's made here is sent to the U.S. and Mexico.
About $5 million a month that crosses the Ambassador Bridge. The real cost to us is the long-term effect. Now, I've got American customers who've got the choice of sourcing in the U.S. or sourcing in Canada. There's some stuff going on in Canada that is not something we want to take a chance on. We're going to source this domestically in the U.S. That's the problem.
Doug Ford and Trudeau locked us down for 2 years, and now we're shutting Canada down.
Protesters arguing amongst themselves today following the negotiation to reopen this single lane to allow trucks bound for Canada across the bridge. Some protesters aren't very happy that you've even opened up one. Your thoughts?
Well, we have to give them a little carrot so they'll give us something back.
If police arrive here in force, how does this end in your view?
We get arrested. That's the only way we're going to get our point across, and that's what we're willing to do.
You're not going anywhere?
Nope.
Do you believe it's a matter of when, not if, they'll be moving in on the protesters?
The fact that there are numerous police services and resources being sent there, and the fact that the Premier has taken the dramatic step of issuing a state of emergency in regards to this vital trade link and the protests that are ongoing, should send every signal to the protesters that this will not be tolerated for very long, and I would expect this to be over before next week starts.
Now, the court injunction gives Windsor police more powers to move in and make arrests. As for the state of emergency from the province of Ontario, well, that means that people could receive fines of up to $100,000, and if convicted, could spend up to a year in jail. In Windsor, I'm Adrian Ghobrial for City News.